capacity to the max, right? Fuel efficient, easy rider, AC not play, the pump, comfortable, and it carry me to all my destination. I can count on Jack to take me and my packages where I need to go. I recommend it anytime. We're the best from the West.
San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver. Of all necessities, water is of the most importance. And we all know living in the remote areas of the island requires special attention. Let the professionals at San Pedro Truck Service assist you. Their services include delivery of water for construction use, as well as potable drinking water, yard cleaning and clearing, freight service, professional septic cleaning. San Pedro Truck Service. Telephone 630-2940. Email cesarsurfa26@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver.
Captain Shark's Marine Center is San Pedro's favorite marine hardware store that proudly supplies boat owners, fishermen, snorkelers, divers, and any other water sport enthusiast. With the largest inventory of fishing gear in Belize, we can help you enjoy the salt life and ocean outdoors with the perfect lure, rod and reel combo, and any other complimentary fishing tools such as bait knives, hook pliers, cast nets, and much more. If diving and snorkeling are your passions and hobby, then look no further for equipment. We carry a large assortment of masks, snorkels, fins, BCD vests, bodysuits, dive watches with reputable brands such as Cressy, Mattis, Tilos, and others. When you need to repair your fiberglass boat or Yamaha outboard motor, we offer the right materials and replacement parts to get the job done. Visit us at Lion Street opposite Maya Island Air or give us a call at 226-3370. And remember that for land and sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
People don't travel with cash anymore. People would stop and they want to do a coffee tour, they want to buy coffee, but people don't have cash with them. Online banking facilitated a lot of what we do. I don't have to run to town and have to use fuel and other expenses. Atlantic Bank actually approached us. They facilitated us with a bank account, which is something that we didn't have in hand, and then with a POS machine. I sit and sip my good cup of coffee and do payments.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together. In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it's 31 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. A pleasant good morning, San Pedro, and a pleasant good morning to our friends over in Key Cocker. We want to welcome you to another edition of Good Morning, San Pedro. This is the 7th of the month of July 2026, waking up to a beautiful Tuesday morning here in La Isla Bonita. Let us begin by taking a look at the weather, and Dan, if you can double check there for me the live stream on Reef TV. We're not picking it up. Yeah. In the meantime, let me go and take a look at the general weather forecast provided to us by the Belize Met Service. The general situation: an approaching tropical wave is supporting moist and unstable conditions over our area. The 24-hour forecast will be cloudy skies at times today and tonight. A few showers, periods of moderate rain, and isolated thunderstorms will likely continue around the country today, especially over southern and northern inland areas. Then, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms will likely affect mostly southern and some coastal areas tonight. The marine conditions: the winds will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. Sea state will be moderate, and waves will be between 4 to 6 feet. The temperatures here in the coast: the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 31 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 80 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 27 degrees Celsius. For inland areas, the highs will be 92 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 33 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 23 degrees Celsius. And up in the hills, the highs will be 79 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 26 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 67 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 19 degrees Celsius. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night: the skies will be cloudy at times. Showers or thunderstorms will be generally isolated, with a few more expected mostly over the south. Taking a look at the tides: a low tide will occur this morning at 9:38, and another one will occur tonight at 9:21. A high tide will occur this afternoon at 3:21, and another one will occur tomorrow morning at 3:31. The sun will set this evening at 6:31, and it will rise tomorrow morning at 5:24. The moon will set this morning at 11:49 and will rise tonight at 11:46. This is the general weather forecast provided to us by forecaster Tariq Matthews there at the Belize Meteorological Service. So we can expect rain during the course of today, and we can expect some rain tonight. Now we will take a look at the 4-day forecast to see what will be happening for the remainder of the week going into the weekend. For tomorrow, Wednesday, generally isolated showers or thunderstorms, a few more mostly over the south. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast: the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 80 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 92 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. On Thursday, a few showers and thunderstorms. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast: the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 92 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. On Friday, a few outbreaks of showers and thunderstorms. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast: the highs will be 88 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 93 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. On Saturday, a few showers and thunderstorms. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots and gusty. The temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 92 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. So we can expect showers today. We can expect a few showers tomorrow. Thursday, we can expect showers. On Friday, we should expect showers as well. And look at that, on Saturday, we are scheduled as well to receive showers here in the island. So it's a tropical wave that will be crossing the country and will be bringing in rain for the next 4 days. Hopefully it will change for Saturday, you know. Sometimes it happens that the tropical wave comes in, then it rains and weather then improves. We'll need to follow it. Thank you much to the Belize Met Service for the general weather forecast and also for the 4-day forecast. Turning into the tropics, let's take a look at what's happening in the Atlantic. The Atlantic has been very, very quiet this first week of July, and it looks like it will continue like that. We do not expect any tropical cyclone activity in the next 48 hours. And if we click on the 7-day forecast, we likewise will see that tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 7 days, which is very good news. Thank you much to the National Hurricane Center. Today is the 7th of the month. For those who are celebrating birthdays today, congratulations to you. Here's hoping you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And if you're joining us today and it's your birthday, let us sing to you Las Mañanitas.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te las cantamos a ti. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajaritos cantan, la luna ya se metió. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos todos cumpleaños feliz.
Congratulations to all those who are celebrating birthdays today, the 7th of July 2026. Congratulations to you. With that said, we will go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, You can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
Captain Shark's Marine Center is San Pedro's favorite marine hardware store that proudly supplies boat owners, fishermen, snorkelers, divers, and any other water sport enthusiasts. With the largest inventory of fishing gear in Belize, we can help you enjoy the salt life and ocean outdoors with the perfect lure, rod and reel combo, and any other complimentary fishing tools such as bait knives, hook pliers, cast nets, and much more. If diving and snorkeling are your passions and hobby, then look no further for equipment. We carry a large assortment of masks, snorkels, fins, BCD vests, bodysuits, dive watches with reputable brands such as Cressy, Mattis, Tilos, and others. When you need to repair your fiberglass boat or Yamaha outboard motor, we offer the right materials and replacement parts to get the job done. Visit us at Lion Street opposite Maya Island Air or give us a call at 226-3370. And remember that for land and sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
For decades, BEL has powered Belize's growth and progress, lighting homes, energizing industries, and fueling national development. But in a world reshaped by extreme weather patterns, digital transformation, and evolving customer needs, the future of energy demands a new approach. The future of energy is now, and it's not just about new technology, it's about people and how we use, manage, and store power smarter. BEL is leading the transformation, blending modern advancements with the wisdom of sustainable energy practices. Integrating technologies will redefine how Belize produces and uses energy. With distributed generation and smart grid technologies, customers are becoming power partners. Energy is no longer a one-way street. BEL is making key investments that will reinforce the grid to make this a reality, ensuring energy security for generations. At BEL, we are more than an energy provider. We work to safeguard Belize's energy future, which will have demand response programs, where customers will be able to shift use during peak hours to take advantage of the new time of use or off-peak rate structures, customer energy portals, real-time insights and tools to track usage and manage energy smarter, smart metering, advanced metering infrastructure, faster, safer service, and actionable energy insights. Distributed generation, integrating rooftop solar, microgrids, and battery storage for two-way power flows into the national grid. Together, we are bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Honorable Andre Perez and his team continues to work diligently with partners to implement innovative solutions to protect our coral reefs, mangroves, a diverse range of fish species, and seagrass beds. By integrating climate resilience into our coastal zone and fisheries sector, we're ensuring the long-term sustainability of blue-based industries, the protection of essential marine ecosystems, and the source of revenue for our coastal communities. The blue economy is more than just policy. It's progress. It's sustainability. It's the promise of a brighter future for all Belizeans. Together, we're charting a new course because with vision, commitment, and action, the sky is the limit and the sea is our greatest ally. The Ministry of Blue Economy and Disaster Risk Management, safeguarding lives, seas, and sustainability.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it is 13 minutes away from the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is a beautiful morning so far. It's holding. It looks like we should have a good morning, but there is a possibility of rain coming in during the course of today and likewise tonight. Today is the 7th of the month, the 7th of July 2026, and we are only 4 days from Saturday, 4 days from our Lobster Fest block party. And I was crossing my fingers and I was hoping that when I read the weather forecast for the next 4 days, that on Saturday it would be clear. But it looks like there will be the possibility of rain. So the organizers, maybe not constant rain, maybe the rain might be on and off, but the organizers will need to improvise and make sure that there are enough tents. Well, usually the booths, they have their tents, right? I'm trying to remember, and I don't think so, Dan, that the big Pelican tent was in the middle last year, in the middle of the field. I don't think it was, right? It was open air.
Yeah, I think it was off to the side where they usually put it.
Yes, they did. The sides, they had their little tents.
Yeah.
The booths. The stage was open.
Yes.
And right in the middle, it was open as well. At the entrance, there was also a small tent, a small Pelican tent.
Yeah, the only problem with it raining is that people won't come out. It's raining. That's not.
And
yeah.
The area tends to get muddy.
A little muddy, yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be raining heavy, but it looks like for the entire week we should have rain coming in. So
we'll know closer to Saturday.
We will know very much so closer to Saturday. Hopefully. It will hold,
I was looking at the, let me put it up again here.
Mm-hmm.
The 2-day forecast on the Met site there, the hurricane site, and there is clouds. If you look, we got all these clouds, which it looks like it's going to bring all the rain in.
But that's way in the U.S.
Then, yeah, and then you've got. Sorry, I'm in the wrong spot. We're down here.
Yes.
All those
that's
clouds
the
there,
tropical wave
that's coming in. And then there's nothing behind it, so hopefully that'll clear out of here by Saturday.
You see behind that?
Yeah.
That is the Saharan dust.
Yeah. And then
all of that behind is Saharan dust.
We got some more up here.
Mm-hmm. That is a little bit of precipitation right there.
So that might come in, but that looks.
No, that's gonna go up.
Yeah.
That's in the Eastern Atlantic, way, right? Eastern Caribbean. That will be going up. But the rains for the next few days, for sure, will be here. How much or how long? It all depends.
Yeah.
If it comes in and moves fast, then we're good. But sometimes they tend to stay, and that is where the problem is. All right, very good. So we'll just have to wait and see,
We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
It's a wait
So
and see thing.
the Lobster Fest is 4 days away from today, but a reminder that the lobster crawl is still up and running every day and every night. There are day events and there are night events. Emancipation Day, the 1st of August, is only 25 days away from today, which is pretty good. We're getting close to August. Enjoy what July has for us. Then St. George's Key in the month of September is 65 days away. And Independence Day, the 21st of September, is only 76 days away from today. So those are the dates that we have highlighted. We have July, which of course the main thing is the Lobster Fest. August, Emancipation Day. And then September comes with a lineup of our September celebration activities. So we're looking forward for the next few months. September, October. October has a holiday. Indigenous Resistance Day. November has a holiday. And of my favorites, Garifuna Settlement Day.
Yes.
And then December is when we all know what the month of December is about.
Jingle bells.
Yes, Dan. Unbelievable, we have passed the midway mark in 2026. We're on the latter part of the year now. We have our guests in studios, right?
They are sitting in the waiting room waiting for us.
Okay, well, let's go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be joined by our guest this morning.
The AIC mobile app has been helping many to save time while getting more done, all from the comfort of their homes. When you download our mobile app, our services are at your fingertips. Log in using biometrics, view motor and property policies, file a claim and submit claim photos, request a quote, receive renewal reminders starting 6 weeks prior to renewal, submit renewal request, view branch locations, and obtain Google Map directions, make payments via Atlantic Bank Bill Pay, and even contact your customer care rep directly. Prospective clients will have limited access, but can request a quote, place a call to a branch, view branch locations and obtain Google Map directions, file a claim. And since all paperwork is completed beforehand, there's no waiting in line. With all the time you can save, can you afford not to use our app? Download today on the App Store or Play Store. The AIC mobile app. Insurance at your fingertips.
Look here, your kitchen light there and you never in the kitchen. But I'm going back in there right now. And the coffee maker? Just to try keep me the coffee warm for later. What do you do now? I'll try to think more to eat. You know the more you open or close the fridge, it takes longer for the food cool. For a hot day like today, it burns more energy. You charge your phone right now? No. Plug it out then. You really only wash 2 Lee socks and 1 Lee shirt? You don't know what small load burn the same amount of electricity as large load?
But this is my favorite shirt.
You have to be more energy efficient. Use large loads. This AC they blow hard. You know, if you keep the temperature at 25 degrees Celsius or higher, you burn less energy and you also keep the place cool. And for a nice day like today, turn off the AC, open up the house and make some fresh breeze come in.
You know what? I think I get it now. As consumers, we need to be more energy efficient and practice energy conservation.
Welcome to Caribbean Sprinter. We're honored to be your water transportation choice in Belize. Caribbean Sprinter is the fastest, most reliable water transport in the country. Our ferries are equipped with everything you'll need for your island hopping adventures, local transport, and vacation needs. We're proud to have the most advanced ticketing and reservation system in the country. We offer multiple sailings daily between Belize City, Cape Cocker, and San Pedro. Our checked luggage tracking system allows you to rest at ease and enjoy the beautiful views during your journey. We take pride in maintaining and servicing our vessels to make sure we're always on time and ready for your next trip. Once again, thank you for choosing Caribbean Sprinter and welcome aboard. We look forward to your next voyage with us.
San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver. Of all necessities, water is of the most importance. And we all know living in the remote areas of the island requires special attention. Let the professionals at San Pedro Truck Service assist you. Their services include delivery of water for construction use, as well as potable drinking water, yard cleaning and clearing, freight service, professional septic cleaning. San Pedro Truck Service. Telephone 630-2940. Email cesarsurfa26@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't use it around here. I have my own bag.
Where can I get one of those?
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it is 1 minute after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning here in La Isla Bonita. And joining us this morning, as we had announced yesterday for today's program, we have our guest in studio. They are TNE, the new era, and they are joining us this morning to talk about the upcoming municipal elections and spearheading This initiative is none other than Mr. Celestino Sul. And with your permission, my good friend, I will refer to you as Tino.
Tino.
Tina, pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Eden.
And likewise, we want to say a pleasant good morning to those joining us along with Tino. We have Cesar. A pleasant good morning.
Cesar.
Elias Cesar.
Saludero. Morning.
A pleasant good morning to you. And likewise, Lexia, a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning.
Tina, let's begin with you this morning. The TNE. Where did this idea come about?
The new era. So previously we had a different name, but someone had approached me and told me that he had something similar to it, so I decided to drop it, and then I took some time and I looked back into history and looked back into what has been happening. So I would have found something in line to what Belize itself, and so we're starting with San Pedro, but Belize itself needs.
Okay.
We need a fresh start and we need something new. So that's where I came up and I said probably there should be a new era for somebody else, and the opportunity for somebody else to represent, starting here and probably or most likely heading on to the bigger stage.
All right.
That's where it began.
So it's a movement right now that is at a local level.
Yes, sir.
San Pedro only, right?
San Pedro only for now.
Okay. And as I understand it, you are seeking election at the mayoral post.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Now that decision, Tino, is not an easy one to make. And of course, it comes with a lot of conversation, talking to individuals, to your family, to take that initiative and say, you know what, I will go for it. You're 100% at it.
Yes, Mr. Ed, and I'm 110%, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't an easy decision. It didn't fall in line with my family, I would say. Have to be honest. It really, for a while, my wife had to go through a lot trying to accept it until she could have. And the hope really came from the people.
Okay.
For years, people have been saying that I would have made a great leader. That is something that I'm capable of, and they believe in me. So there was a small group at the beginning, and that gave me hope. And there's something that I want to say. Eventually, when I made the decisions to do it, and people started seeing me come out there, one day I went to pick up my daughter from school, and her classmate, a 7-year-old, approached me and he said, I heard you're running for president. And I said, it's called for mayor, but yes, I am. Would you vote for me if you could have? He said, most definitely. That gave me a lot more reason to do what I'm doing, because it's not only about the adults, but inspiring generations below us. So.
Now, when that announcement came out, Tino, I know that you've been talking to people, you've been listening to them. When you made the announcement officially, because it's out on Facebook, it's out there.
Yes.
It was the talk of the town when that picture came out, mayoral candidate under the TNE banner. What is the conversation right now? What are people telling you right now?
Mr. Aiden, I've got to say, we're getting really good reaction. People are very positive about it. We're not going to settle for that. Of course, we need to do a lot more. We need to start our groundwork. We need to push forward. We're getting the love, but we're not going to settle for that. We need to do a lot more, and we need to listen to more people. I've been out there. I'm always at my barbecue stand willing to listen. I know for a fact that this election there's going to be more voters, because people have approached me and sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning they message me, Tino, 3 elections my family and I haven't voted, but you sure have inspired us to do so this time around.
And that is a very good point. If we look at our voters list as we speak right now, it is well over 9,000 registered voters in San Pedro alone. This is not Belize Rural South. Kikaka is coming to close to 2,000 voters, but San Pedro alone is 9,000 plus. And for the past 2-3 elections, only 5,000 people have been coming out to vote. In the last one, there was close to 4,000 people who stayed at home. And I have mentioned it over and over and over on the program that if those 4,000 people decide to show up that day along with the 5,000, then when you have a voters turnout that big, the election becomes very unpredictable. The outcome.
Yes, it sure will, because then it shows that people are willing to voice their opinion on that moment. And it even before I decided to run and been observing the election, I always tell people, go there, you need to exercise your rights, and you need to understand why you need to exercise your right. That's where we need to educate the people more as well, because some people feel like, okay, then I don't go vote, it's okay, and politics is not part of my life, I don't eat from politics. It sure does affect your life.
Yeah.
You know, because whatever decisions is made or whatever happens to some people, or if there is a referendum or something, you don't vote, you can't participate. And this is what I'm telling people out there. Make your voice heard. It's very important, regardless.
Very true. Now, let us go to our 2 councillor candidates. I will ask them to introduce themselves for those who might not know them. I'm giving you the opportunity to introduce yourselves to the community and to the voters of San Pedro Town. Let's begin with the young lady here on my far left.
Good morning. My name is Lexi Jorlene. I'm born and raised on this beautiful island. I grew up here, spent my whole childhood here. I moved away for college, where I got my business and accounting degree, and then always planned on coming back to San Pedro, which I have. And at this point, I am running and managing property management. And when Tino reached out to me about running for counselor, it was a big decision, but at the end of the day, a pretty easy one, because I knew there needed to be change, and that's what I'm here for. So.
You
Yes.
want to give back to the community, Lexi?
Absolutely.
And I saw your post, and to be frank with you, I was a little bit surprised but happy to
Yes.
see new faces coming up. It's a challenge.
Absolutely.
And it's not an easy decision to make.
No, and there was a lot of, I know my face is not what people expect for council in San Pedro, but this island and this community is so important to me that I couldn't pass up the opportunity. And even if I don't win, I'm trying to be like Tino and manifest that we will. But even if I personally don't, I'm hoping that people seeing me running or know or understand that there is the option for change, and other people can run. So if they see that I'm willing to put myself out there to better the island, maybe it'll inspire others too as well.
What is the feedback that you're getting when that announcement came out?
Surprisingly, I have had nothing but positive feedback. I was, we had talked about posting this, our candidacy quite a bit, and I didn't know that Tino had posted it. My mom was the first one who reached out to me to let me know that you're live, you're there, and I was very, very nervous, to say the least. But following that, there was just so much positive feedback from so many people. People I know and people I don't really know. So.
You know what touches you is perhaps there are those who will go public and say, Lexi, I'm with you 100%. But when you get those private messages,
yes,
from people, and Tina, I assume that you got the same. I'm telling you, no, I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you all but the best. I mean, those are the ones that really touch you.
Yes.
And I'm pretty much sure that you got those private
Yes,
messages.
I have, and again, just the outpour of people reaching out and being so positive about it has been inspiring for me. So.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Now, my good friend there in the middle, you know, when the announcement came out, Elias, right? Elias Cesar Salguero. I looked at it and I said, this face looks familiar. But the name kind of changed. Your brother, or is it you? I think it was
My
your brother,
Francisco,
who has run under an independent banner. I think he did, right?
Yeah.
I looked at it and I said, no, this young gentleman is from the Salguero family, but is not the same one that ran a few years ago. And I think I was right.
Yeah.
Cesar, Elias Cesar Salguero, a pleasant good morning once more. For those who do not know you, I ask that you introduce yourself to them.
Well, good morning to everyone. I am Elias Cesar Salguero. I was born here in San Pedro. I lived here all my life, from humble beginnings. My parents are hardworking, and that's what they instilled in me. And I just want to give back a little bit of what I've received from this community.
And likewise, Elias, I know that the decision was not an easy one for you, but as you mentioned, you come from a hardworking family, and that's the reason why you want to give back to San Pedro.
Yeah, I've been here all my life, and I don't find myself feeling at home in any other place. I love this place so much, and I just want to help the community and make it prosper.
Yesterday, you know, and I will call out his name because I know that that and get vexed with me. I had a little conversation with I think he was your co-worker at Victoria House, Mr. Javier Williams.
Yeah.
And he said, and we were talking about Tino and his team, you know, that they're gonna be on the morning show today. And he said, young boy Cesar, Elias Cesar Salguero, he said, used to work with me over at Victoria House. A dedicated individual, hardworking individual. And Elias, he had everything to say about you on a good terms. And that is what is needed on a political front, you know, for people to be able to relate to you, to know who you are, and to say good things about you. And I am having a pleasant good morning to you. We had that conversation because he worked with you.
Yeah.
He knows you.
Well,
he knows who Elias Salguero is.
Yeah, I was at Victoria House for 13 years, and
wow.
I have a lot of good friends there, and I had a pretty good time working with them.
Yeah. So it's about giving back now, Elias, to the community.
I believe that we are in a situation that we need people to step up and help our community, because we have very big issues, and I think we're falling behind.
A lot of issues to talk about, and I'm pretty much sure that those issues will be coming to light during the next few months on the campaign trail. Tino, what will the campaign be like? Are you gonna go out house to house? Will it be on social media, or will it be a combination of both? What will the campaign be like?
It's definitely going to be a combination of both. Like I said, San Pedro, we are not running on big finance. We have no one attached that is sponsoring us. We have no commitment to nobody. We're working with what we can. We're going to start pushing some fundraising, barbecue, cake sale or something. Whatever we make from that, that's how we're going to push forward. We don't want to commit to anybody financially, that we will owe favors. I've said that from the beginning, even before I posted us, and I'm still emphasizing on that. These people that I have here decided and chose to stand up for us, when many others that have knocked their door refuse to. And it's okay, and I understand. Many of them are afraid of victimization. Many of them are afraid to speak up because they don't know what's coming. Some of them because of family ties to both parties, and that's okay. I appreciate them, the ones that have knocked on their door, and they have offered that they would be supporting us. We'll see that on the day of election. We are going to find time to go house to house, and then the rest we're going to push on social media. And I hope, and well, I don't hope, I know that now they're observing.
Yep.
Because Hot Off the Press posted us yesterday, and I know the background from Hot Off the Press, so that hit a good spot.
You're the talk of the town right now. E&E.
I would want to believe so.
No, I'm telling you. Because the first thing Javi and I had a conversation was about, he said, I thought we were going to be on the morning show yesterday. I said, no, it's tomorrow.
That's the same
Tuesday.
thing that some people approached me and said, what happened when you didn't show up? I said, it's tomorrow. We're going to be there.
Yes.
We came here this morning and I saw people and they're waving, and we're going to be watching. So I know that people are watching.
Yes. Let's take a commercial break. I know you have another candidate that you want to introduce this morning. He's already in studio. So when we come back, we will be joined by another councillor candidate that is under the umbrella of T&E. Short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Altoona is one of the most visited Mayan city up until lately. The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. Not having the POS machine in the past, we have lost a lot of sales. Atlantic Bank helped supported our business, giving us the opportunity to get the POS machine. Now with the POS machine, we are able to do more sales, and that will, also bring more, finance to our families.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Welcome to Caribbean Sprinter. We're honored to be your water transportation choice in Belize. Caribbean Sprinter is the fastest, most reliable water transport in the country. Our ferries are equipped with everything you'll need for your island hopping adventures, local transport, and vacation needs. We're proud to have the most advanced ticketing and reservation system in the country. We offer multiple sailings daily between Belize City, Cape Cocker, and San Pedro. Our checked luggage tracking system allows you to rest at ease and enjoy the beautiful views during your journey. We take pride in maintaining and servicing our vessels to make sure we're always on time and ready for your next trip. Once again, thank you for choosing Caribbean Sprinter and welcome aboard. We look forward to your next voyage with us.
Appliances day or night, shopping for supplies made easy and light. Click, click, boom, and the order done. Building in Belize just got more fun.
Why wait long in a line? Save your energy and your time. Delivery pulling up right by your gate. Castillo's hardware making building great.
Build smarter,
shop easier. Castillo's making life sweeter.
anytime,
Anywhere, hardware shopping without a care.
browse online, get what you need.
Fast and easy with lightning speed.
Pick up or delivery, choose your way.
Castillo's got you covered every day. From your phone, just tap and buy. No more hassle.
Welcome to Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics, your pharmacy with a little bit of everything. From proteins and natural multivitamins by Alpha Products to keep you on track for that perfect fitness goal. Cosmetics, we got it too. From Revlon, L'Oreal, and Maybelline to give you that perfect, beautiful skin. Check out our Forensi products for all hair types to give you that beautiful bouncing hair that you've always wanted. Take care of your skin with our Fruit of the Earth products and also our brand new baby aisle for all babies that you guys would love. We got you while you enjoy your Belizean vacation. Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics, located on Pescador Drive, San Pedro, and Whiskey. Telephone 206-2227. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday and most holidays from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Visit us at Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it's 23 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. And in studios, we have Team TNE, the new era. That's a catchy name you there, you know.
Yes.
Very catchy name.
Definitely. Because when people talk, when people hear the word new and era together, they're like, okay, something new and a fresh beginning. It clears up the air.
You know that on the municipal elections, the names will be there. Along or beside it comes the color that they represent, not the political party. It's the names and the color that they represent. What color have you decided will you use for the upcoming municipal elections?
It's a color green teal, because election and boundaries does as that you specify even the hex code. So it's green teal, and it's a darker green, rather than a brighter green like. So green teal would be your color. So
once we see that color, that will be representing you. Even on your boots, you have some nice polo shorts there, you know. And of course, you know, election day, the boots are in the colors of the political party so that people can identify the different boots out there. Do you plan, Tino, and the team to have full representation during the election process? Scrutineers, your counting agents, your greeters, people out there when they go out to vote, you'll be out there greeting them, welcoming them to the voters, to all the voters who will participate.
It's something that we still have to discuss as a team. Like I said, financing is one big thing when it comes to election. And we're going to be short of that for sure. But if I can get people who would be willing, which I know there's some people already, to volunteer their time and help us, and know that this is something that it will benefit San Pedro in a whole, regardless if you are UDP, PUP, or on our side. This is for us. Whatever affects the island affects everybody. So this is not about, at the end of the day, it's not about PUP and UDP and this one they eat and that one not they eat. No, it's not about that. At the end of the day, when you look at us, you're gonna see an entire island benefit from the bottom up.
Now let me ask you this. If there are businesses out there or individuals who would like to say, Tino, here is this donation for your team, no strings attached, is that welcome?
So
I'll have Lexi answer that, because she's the one that I'm turning over to the accountability.
Okay, when
of
it comes to the finances
the
and
financing,
so forth.
so she can answer that.
Yes.
Go ahead, Lexi.
So we've been discussing and having a limit. We're still discussing that limit that we're gonna have. So say we will not accept more than a certain amount, so that it's not like we're taking large amounts from specific people. So we are discussing how we're gonna receive funds from individuals or businesses, but make it so that it's, again, a smaller dollar amount, kind of cap it, and then also being very forthcoming about where all the funds are used as well. And then at the end of the campaign, we've also discussed that if there are any funds left over, that we will be putting all of the remaining funds back into the community by donating to a already established nonprofit or something like that. So
very good.
Yes. So.
But that's still, we're finalizing that, and once we have like the final details, we'll be posting it on social media and letting it out there so that we can be very transparent about everything.
Very good. Well, that answers my question. Let's ask Mr. Paul to introduce himself. I know that I saw the picture on social media as a councillor candidate, and I'll ask him to introduce himself to the community of San Pedro.
Hello, good morning, San Pedro. My name is Paul McFarland. I'm running as a candidate for the TNE, and I was born in Corozal and grew up there for the most part of it. Later on, I went to the Cayo district to study at Central Farm, part of UB campus, and I was sent out to Iowa to study, and did a couple of years there. Came back home and worked for the government for a little bit, and then I was sent back to Florida, and I ended up staying there a number of years working, and came back home. And a little while after I came back home, came to San Pedro and started to work. I did a number of different positions in San Pedro, including ranger for Holchan, and I also hold a tour guide license as well. And I was approached by Brother Tino, and I always wanted to serve. I was a member of the Leo Club. I also was a Boy Scout until I was almost an adult. So I helped in the community of Corozal, and we did several, cleanup campaigns and so on, and that benefit the community. And with this in mind, I was like, San Pedro needs good people that will put their effort and have their heart into serving the community. And the team that we have had shown that form, and I liked their ideas and the transparency and the things that they stand for. These are things of value that I hold deeply, and we haven't seen it in the other political parties, and therefore I wanted a team that will make a change for Belize and could be a banner for the rest of the country. And if we can achieve that, then I would have been satisfied. Yeah.
Very good. Now, Mr. Paul, the feedback from the community with regards to this new movement, TNE, once the word is out already that that TNE is presenting a full slate. TNE is coming not with only one mayoral candidate, but a full team. What's the feedback that you're getting out there with the voters?
Well, I am getting pretty much lots of positive feedback, a whole lot. There's a few that would, has negative comments, but it's quite very, very limited. And perhaps it's just character and difference whereby there's not everyone will like you. And on your daily routine of your job, if they do not like some decision that you make, they will tend to hold it against you. But it's just a part of life and stuff that you have to carry out. In my case, at my job, I get to meet people, and you will never have everyone that like you, but as long as the majority approve, it means you're doing a good job.
Yeah, totally agree. So, Tino, we have 3 counselor candidates. During the course of the next few days, next few weeks, of course, you will be presenting your full team, right?
Yes, there is some polishing up that we need to do on the other candidates. We need to hear more about them before we even make the complete decision. But definitely, that's what we're aiming for. I've introduced these guys, which I believe is the base of it.
Okay.
And from there on, we're going to include, and I've been saying that we need youths, and we need to be the example for the youths. So we are going to be incorporating some younger people. They have the energy, and they'll bring the energy. And we have to believe in them as much as we want them to believe in us. And they could be the example for that change that we need. We need the next generation to have a different mentality, to see things differently, for them to be able to act differently. Because if we keep moving in the pace that we are, we're losing the next 2 generations will be lost. The hopes will be lost. So we need to bring them, and I have some on that I'll be putting on my team.
Okay, very good. There is still time. There is still time. Now, let me ask you this. I know that July and August are very 2 crucial months where electors from other areas, they transfer. For those who are living here in San Pedro for the past 2 months, can transfer into Belize Rural South. If people want to transfer and need any assistance, per se, with transportation or so forth, can they get in touch with you?
Definitely. As a matter of fact, at the moment I have people expecting that I should reach out back to them, because they reach out to me, and these are some of the people that told me I haven't voted for so much time. I've been living in San Pedro. Some of them are from Corozal that have been here like about 10 years or so, and they want to transfer their vote. So definitely, if there's more people out there, you can always reach out to us. Either visit our TNE page, or you can also inbox me on my personal profile, and definitely we'll try to make the effort to get out to you.
All right, very good. Now, if anybody has any questions, concerns, comments for the team here in studios, you can do so. The number to call is 625-1406. 625-1406. I know the Moose had questions to ask. Moose, you can give us a call. I repeat the number, 625-1406. That's the number for you to call, and you'll be able to speak with our guests in studios. So TNE.
Yes, sir. The new era.
The new era.
Yes, sir. I want to also emphasize, Mr. Aiden, that we do have a manifesto.
Okay.
Already. We sure do need to touch up on some of them, and we will probably be omitting and adding, depending on the response we get from the community when we start to do the campaigning.
Okay.
One of our priority at the moment is with Miss Lexi, the accountability and the transparency. This is why I reach out to her, because of the reputation that she has, and I want people to understand that Lexi is already active in the community. she's already part of something big. She's nothing new to giving back to the community. And when I decided to reach out to Lexi, I asked, and the people that I asked, they told me, you're gonna go for her? Because she is the person that gets the work done, and she doesn't play. So I was like, well, that's the person that I need. Under our banner, transparency is a big thing.
Okay. So
And then we have projects as well. Like for one of our projects is we're looking to is the summer program. We're planning. I grew up in San Pedro. I grew up under a summer program. We're facing difficult times in our country. The cost of living is very high. What can we do to put back money into the people's pocket? A summer program would work. And we're looking to extend the summer program to a large amount of students. You know, you bring them into work. I'm not so sure if the people remember. You go to work for a week or two, you get a pay. And we're trying to we're going to add more than that, but we don't want to make promises. We gotta go in there. We gotta figure out the finance. We gotta put back the finance where it needs to be. But we're definitely going to work on the programs.
Yep, there are, of course, there are many ideas that are coming up as your team, as you sit down, you're seeing what is needed here in the community, and that's what you're going to go in there to implement. And certainly a manifesto goes a long way because it shows us, the voters, what are your plans. That's like for us to hold you accountable on, you know. They said, Tino, this is what you promised us in 2027, because the election is 27, not this year.
That's right.
And 3 years after that, 2030, when you come and you knock on our door, say, but you promised this. All right, now if you promise and you fulfilled, you're good.
That's right. I don't even make promises to my wife. So they say to come to a large amount in the community to make such big promises is something that I take dearly. My wife will be watching and she knows it. I don't make promises. I always tell her, if I think that I will not fulfill, I don't commit. Unless I feel like it's something within my reach, then I take it on, but I don't make promises. So coming to you guys and bringing what we have in intention, it's something big for me. And I prefer lose than letting down my people. That's where I stand.
Yeah. Well, the Moose has a question. Let me see here. I'm trying to, because he sent some questions that are typed up in a way. How much dredging of lagoons and front side will you allow in the future? I think that is a conversation that you've had with a lot of people.
Yes.
The concern of the environment. Where are we on that?
Do you mind?
Yeah, you can, definitely.
So I just wanted to start with, we will do everything we can to advocate for this community. There's only so much power that the town council actually has. We've read over the Town Council Act. I've read over it multiple times trying to understand what exactly we can and cannot do, or the powers that we can hold, or that the town council holds. Unfortunately, dredging and items like that come from more central government. That does not mean to say we are not going to act on it. We are going to do everything we can to advocate. I have, from day one, and this is one of the big things for me, I've been to so many meetings, sitting with the people in the community, to hearing what they've had to say, voicing my opinions on the dredging and destruction of the mangroves and all that. And I do understand that there's only so much the town council can do, but we plan on advocating as much as we can, standing up against the central government in the places that we need to, alongside our the constituents of San Pedro. So I mean, for me personally, that's a very important a very important topic. There are things that the town council can do by changing bylaws that will put more control from the town council. Those are things that we will be looking into. So there's no easy answer for that at this point, but I just want to assure that we will do everything we can to listen to the people and fight alongside them if that's what it comes to.
And that brings me to the next question, Tino. You're feeling a full slate. The two other political parties will more than likely be putting up two full slates, and we have Mr. Bakab, who has mentioned that he's running for mayor. I'm not sure if he will be fielding a full slate, but are you willing, let's per se you are elected under a split council, are you willing to work along with them?
Mr. Hayden, everybody knows Tino. I don't judge, I work with people. If you're willing to work and you're willing to serve the people properly, we'll get along. But if you have a different agenda and you are going against what we are trying to fight for, I have to stand up against you. I am willing to work with anybody regardless. It is a community effort. This is not political. It's a community thing. So regardless, they give me 2 UDP and 2 PUP, we'll work together. But as long as we're serving the people right, that's the priority. It's not worrying about who is in there. At the end of the day, at the end of March 2027, when the people decide, we have to work.
Yep.
No more political propaganda, no more politics. Just a San Pedro Town Council, that's it.
Will the environment be highlighted on the manifesto?
It definitely.
Okay.
It has to be. We have seen what have been happening, and of course for now, election is closed, so everything will be at a standstill. But it depends on what the people decide on March 2027. After that, that's what you'll see what will start happening again. Are we going to go down that road again? Are we going to have to pick more fights? You understand? It's sad what is really happening to our island, and some people take it really political rather than seeing the reality of the long-term damages that will be happening to us.
I would love to see a united San Pedro.
Definitely.
Just like our brothers and sisters from Keycocker, you know.
That's right, Mr. Eden.
If they stand together, if we stand together, we can accomplish so much more.
And I've been, even before I decided to run, Mr. Eden, people know me that I'm out there. I've always said that. Why can't we be like the village that San Pedro was before? It wasn't about politics. It was about getting together, making decisions, and pushing it forward until we became a town. Then the politics came in, it started dividing us, corruption started getting deep into it, and we are where we are today. But we are not here to talk about the problems that has happened. We are not here to attack nobody and what they have done. If there's something that needs to get done, that's what we're here for. We're here to fix the problem, not remember the people of where the problem began. We're over with that.
Very good, and you have a united team with you. It looks like you guys are on the same page, on the same agenda, and that is good to know. Now my question is, because I know that the viewers, listeners, the voters out there are asking the question right now, when can we expect the team to knock on our doors?
We're definitely between the next 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, I think we decided we're trying to set up a group get together. I think we had decided the 27th of July was going to be our 1st one.
So that's within 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. And then from there we'll start moving forward. We're going to start in one little community and then kind of move to different locations. So, yeah.
So, Mr. Eden, if anybody has doubt of my candidates or anything, it's okay. We every concern to us is important. If you have questions, reach out to me. It's not a problem. I'm willing to answer it. If I chose these people, it's because I've been acquainted with them in some way for some years. Me and Elias go way back until, we grew up together. We used to play under his parents' house back in the days, me, him, and Francisco that you mentioned. Lexi, I saw her growing up, Mr. Eden. You have to remember as well, when you'd get to Tres Cocos, you'd be able to pass in front of her parents' property, right? I saw her sister and her brother grew up, and I've always been very friendly with her, even though we didn't have that much, but interaction until now, which it's a pleasure for me to have her close, you understand? So these people go way back. Mr. McFarlane, how long haven't been in the post office? 6 years, right?
Yep.
I knew Mr. McFarlane way before leaving the post office. I used to deal with him as a person. I'm a very talkative person, so I would have a lot of conversation with Mr. McFarlane. So when I decided on Mr. McFarlane, I already had a knowledge of him. So it was easy pick.
Yes.
You understand? It was easy pick.
Very
and
good.
that's exactly what I'm doing with my other candidates, and I'm glad that this maturity right here that we have here, and the concentration that we have here, would even help me make the other picks, because for me alone going and getting these people was the hardest part. So now my job is easier. So we're looking positive. I feel like we definitely have this win for 2027. The love is big. We need to do more work. I was in San Mateo on Sunday, and the love was outstanding.
Very good. The Tres Cocos, your parents are the original Tres Cocos. I always say that. I always remember, Don Ariel taking you guys up and down from your area, because there was no transportation back then through road and so forth. So that family, the Trejo family, they know you're pretty good, Lexi.
Yes, they are my adoptive family. Yes.
Very good. Tina, it's 10 minutes. Sorry, I have another question that came up. Is the team aware and conscious of the traffic situation in San Pedro, and how are you going to address it?
Mr. Aiden, well, most definitely. We're looking to alternatives. We did discuss some options. We know the roots of some of the problems, and I am very strong on my stance, and I'll make it happen. There's no strings attached, and the decisions and the work will get done. We're not afraid, and I'm not afraid. I'm coming to get the work done. We will find ways. There's no excuse. We will find ways.
Very good. Likewise, if anybody has any concerns, any suggestions, any comments, they can address it through the official TNE Facebook page.
That's right.
Or your individual.
Yes, you can always or you can approach us. These are very likable people. They're willing to talk, and don't be afraid to approach us and give a question. There's no question that does not make sense. Any question you have, put it out there.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning, candidates.
Good morning.
I have one main question. I got a whole lot of questions, but the one main question I'm going to bring up today is, will your administration, if elected into power, will you bring about a zoning system for this island? I live in a residential area, as we've been talking about Tres Cocos, Where's the residential part of Tres Cocos these years? I got hardware stores. I got grocery stores. I got bars. I got restaurants. I got hotels in my residential neighborhood. How could that have happened if there was a zoning situation on this island? It wouldn't have happened. So I have a main highway going past my house. I bought a dead-end street by a GOB-owned park that by corruption was given or sold to a shyster of a real estate agent. Long gone now, but the aftermath remains. I don't have any peace and quiet in my
You want to answer?
retirement
Anybody wants to
because
answer?
of, as far as I'm concerned, incompetence and corruption. Now I'm wondering how a Boy Scout thinks he can be a mayor in charge of a multi-million-dollar corporation called San Pedro Town. I'd really like to know that because the last administration had said they had experience. Don't know what they're doing now. They're not implying any business experience to this corporation, it appears. I'm starting to drift off now. But yeah, I'd like to know how you're going to handle the situation with residential compared to business areas. That's very important for the future, I'm sure. Especially with people coming from other countries who understand zoning laws, understand the importance to have zoning laws. Okay, I'm going on and on. Anyways, I wish you all the best, and I hope if you do get in some sort of powerful position to help our community, that you do actually help our community. And I'll get off the phone now and wait for your response. Have a great week, everyone.
You as well. You as well.
You as well.
That's Moose. That's Moose,
Try
right?
to help someone and party on.
All right, thank you, Moose. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Moose, for the question. It's a really good question. Moose is Moose. I like him, and he knows me. Boy Scout, the Boy Scouts, he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure if he said, because he said he was
I think he kind of confused Mr. Paul
with me, right? But if he's saying Boy Scout because of age, does age define maturity? I don't think so, right? The zoning. Let's get to the question. The zoning. Yeah. We all know the root of the problem. And the root of the problem is money and improper infrastructure, improper planning. I think to tackle that is we need to be able to I want to put it in a very context way. I have plans.
Mm.
I know where I've designated my plans. Just yesterday, I was talking about how many businesses there are and how much more are we going to put up. I mean, the competition is getting so vast that the one that began here is probably going to start closing down, and the ones that are new going to be taking up the business. How much more are we going to accept? Where are we going to accept bars? Where are we going to accept clubs? People were going to want to expand. You understand? People are going to want opportunities. But how much are we going to allow? That is one of our conversation. It is not something easy, we know, but we have to put it into plan, and we're definitely going to come down to that. Probably, Lex, you wanna comment more on it?
Yes, from what I've heard and understand, that there has been multiple zoning plans created, but just none put into play. And so I don't know if that's something that we can figure out while we are still campaigning, but it is something that is definitely being talked about, because if there are already plans out there, like I said, I've heard, I don't know the facts, if it's actually, there are plans for San Pedro or not. There's just been, people say there has been, and so until we know if there's actual plans already that just haven't been put into effect or not, that's something that we're going to have to find out when we get into office. But it's definitely something that needs to be addressed, for sure. And if there's already plans that we can kind of take and make some minor adjustments to, if that's what is needed, and then actually start implementing them, I think that is necessary. But again, it's until we actually see what's already there, it's hard for us to say, oh yes, are we going to be starting from scratch with this, or is it something that is already in play that we just have to continue on with? So
very good.
Yeah.
So there you go, Moose. Thank you very much for the question. Moose always has a comment, you know.
Yes, I like Moose. I like Moose. I always.
A long time too.
Yes, Mr. Hoyt. I've had so much conversation with him, and I know how he pushes. So, but I appreciate Mr. Moose.
Very good. It's 2 minutes away from the 8 o'clock hour. I will give the opportunity to each of you to say closing remarks to the community. And certainly I hope, Tino, that it's not going to be the first and last time that we're going to see you in studios. As the election gets closer, you know, I'm pretty much sure that there will be messages that you will want to put across to the community. And we invite you to join us along with your team to disseminate the information that you need to the community of San Pedro.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eden. We really appreciate that, and it's something that we really need, like I said, because we're not working on heavy finance, so for us to be here, it's a pleasure, and for the people to see that we're active and we're not dormant, and it's not this. It is serious business.
Okay. Very good. So with that said, let's begin with Mr. Paul. Your final comments to our community.
Well, we want to show the community that that we're here with honesty, and if you give us your vote, that we'll work the hardest with our heart, and we'll do our best to actually not leave you guys bad, because we in serving, we know that you know, a lot of people, they promise things and they never fulfill it at the end, and then the people get annoyed, and sometimes they still vote them back even though they're annoyed, and that's what gets to me, because all right, why would you vote back somebody that is doing wrong and you keep them in there? And now, in our case, we don't want to be like that. We want to show the community that whatever we promise, that we're going to fulfill it. We're going to get it done. And like Mr. Tino says, that he doesn't like to promise, because if he cannot get it done, he won't feel good about it. We want to be able to get done the things that that we do promise, and even the things that we don't promise, we want to fix it, and we'll try our utmost best to fix it. And so we ask for the vote of the people, and we'll do our best.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul. I'll give the opportunity now to Elias to say a few closing words.
Yeah, the phrase "action speaks louder than words" is something I hold close, and Lord willing, we'll have the chance to show the community that our vision is a right one, a just one, and that we are here to help everybody, not just one side of the island. It's for everyone.
Very good. And Lexi, your final comments?
Yes, I just want to start by saying thank you to everybody for, you know, showing us so much love. And again, as Tino said, if you have any questions, don't be shy to come up and talk to us and, you know, get to know us. And again, trying to manifest, so like Tino does, to just that we are going to make it. But my biggest thing is just get out there and vote. If you've never voted before, regardless of who you're voting for, voting is very, very important. So please just, get out there and vote. And if you need, as Tino said, assistance getting registered to vote, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, and we help you get a ride to the elections office here in San Pedro to get registered to vote if that is needed. So thank you again.
Thank you much, Lexi. Tino, your final comments.
Thank you very much, San Pedro. Thank you, Aiden, for this opportunity. I want the people to rest assured that we mean what we mean. I appreciate the people that believed in me since the beginning and is standing by my side. I'm not here to let down anybody, and I'm not here to kill any inspiration or any motivation of anybody that will come after me. We want to set a great example to the next generation. And if we want to do so, we have to act accordingly. We have to be the example that they need, Mr. Aiden. Because for too long, it hasn't been so, unfortunately. And Mr. Aiden, not even my wife knows this, but there was a time after I made the decision that I laid in my bed and I actually cried. You understand? I look back to everything that has been happening to us, and it hit me hard. I've had many opportunities for years to leave this place, and the people will tell you, and I could screenshot one of my friends since 2001. He's in New Mexico. He has a house that he has been offering for me to go, and I told him, my goal is here and my future is here. San Pedro has a lot to offer to me that I will take advantage of. I don't need to go anywhere else to look for it. This is my home, this is my heart, and that's what I'm coming to do, to give the next generation what they truly deserve. For them to erase the bitter memory that we're facing now, and for them to see something different, for them to be able to act different. Thank you, San Pedro.
Thank you very much, Tino. Thank you much, Lexi, Elias, and Sapal for being with us this morning, for putting up your ideas to the electorate. 2027, for sure, will be an interesting election.
Very interesting, Mr. Hayden. We are on the brink of making history in San Pedro.
With that said, thank you much, guys, and the conversation will continue, all right?
Thank you, Mr. Aiden. Really appreciate it.
With that said, thank you much to our viewers, listeners. We take this opportunity to invite you for tomorrow's edition of Good Morning San Pedro. Until then, you do take care.
Thank you.
The AIC mobile app has been helping many to save time while getting more done, all from the comfort of their homes. When you download our mobile app, our services are at your fingertips. Log in using biometrics, view motor and property policies, file a claim and submit claim photos, request a quote, receive renewal reminders starting 6 weeks prior to renewal, submit renewal request, view branch locations, and obtain Google Map directions, make payments via Atlantic Bank Bill Pay, and even contact your customer care rep directly. Prospective clients will have limited access, but can request a quote, place a call to a branch, view branch locations and obtain Google Map directions, file a claim. And since all paperwork is completed beforehand, there's no waiting in line. With all the time you can save, can you afford not to use our app? Download today on the App Store or Play Store. The AIC mobile app. Insurance at your fingertips.
Welcome to Zyva Beauty.